Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports live watch along of the UEFA Champions League last 16 between Juventus and FC Porto. And I must admit, I wasn't sure about doing this game. I couldn't decide whether to do this one or do what we did a few weeks ago, and that was Dortmund versus Sevilla. But I'll keep an eye on that game for you. So today we thought we'd mix it up and do the second leg of Juventus versus FC Porto. The aggregate score is 2-1 to FC Porto after the home game they had a few weeks ago. One big mistake early on from Juventus, giving them the lead there, and they've been able to get a goal back though, Juventus, to make it 2-1 at the end. So, I mean, who knows? It's in Turin. I still think Juventus can go through. They've been really hit and miss this season, but who knows? Let's see what happens. We're just waiting for the players to come on. They're just both in the tunnel at the moment. So who knows what could happen. Let us know your score predictions in the chat page. Jamie Burgoyne says, "Hey la, who's playing?" As you could probably tell from the title, or from myself, it's Juventus versus FC Porto in the Champions League. So the referees just come out with the ball, and then the players will follow. I mean, I'd imagine Juventus are still favourites, but I must admit I've not watched FC Porto play at all this season, so I have no idea what to expect from them. They could be a really good team. I mean, they're obviously leading the tie, but I mean, when I was growing up, FC Porto had a couple of good teams from what I can remember. Let's not forget what happened 17 years ago today at Old Trafford. Last minute winner for FC Porto against Man United, and it's all remembered, of course, for Jose Mourinho running down the sideline and celebrating with his players, which, if only Tim Howard punched it away from goal. He had it. He could have saved it. So annoying. But it's easy to look back and say what you should have done. Oh well. The players are lined up on the pitch. The usual Champions League theme is on. Just put a tweet out that we're live. Of course, if you're wondering what the lineups are, at the bottom of the screen, those are your starting lineups for both teams. The referee tonight is Bjorn Koopes from the Netherlands, which I must admit, with the first name of Bjorn, you would have thought he was Swedish. So at FC Porto's lineup, you've got Marchesen in goal, Pepe in defence, and the captain of FC Porto. What a name he's been in football, but a controversial character for sure. Zadu, Bemba and Manafa in defence, and then in midfield you have Otavio, Matthias, Sergio and Tecatito. And then up front you have the two players of Medi and Moraga. So just about to kick off. Just waiting for the referee. Come on, ref. They've all been ready, lined up for about a minute. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We always appreciate the support. Here we go then. So Juventus versus FC Porto, Italy versus Portugal. And this of course is a fight for the quarter-finals. I think they're going to do it, Juventus. I think they can win this. They've got the away goal, so of course if they score first they'll be on their way through if FC Porto don't change it. Already here come Porto. It's on the right hand side, only a minute gone. Takes a deflection in with the ball coming in. Cleared away by Delay. It's a poor clearance. Oh, shot just off target. Essentially didn't move, and Matthias with this shot. If he just found a corner then, they could have been in trouble there, Juventus. They don't want to be 2 goals behind on the aggregate. Now, I've completely not seen the news at all today, and I've only just learned just before we came on air that Piers Morgan, who's in England a big presenter on Good Morning Britain, apparently walked out this morning during the show, which I've seen now on YouTube, and it's quite amusing. I honestly thought when he walked out, I thought it might have just been a stunt from the show, to be honest, just because the show's so big on breakfast TV, but that show will be crap now. I think that show's lost its meaning, because to be honest, without Piers Morgan, that show was crap. We always love someone who's got controversial comments. Oh, Morata with a header straight at the goalkeeper, and he had a free header. It was a free shot at goal, and really Juventus, if all he had to do was pick a side, pick a corner, and they would have been back to 2-2. That was a fantastic chance for Morata. It was a great ball in as well from the right hand side. Here they come again. Ronaldo. Ramsey with the ball in. Oh, Morata's in there. Couldn't keep the possession though. It's cleared out. I must admit, I've not seen many games of Aaron Ramsey in a Juventus shirt. If I can remember, he was a free transfer. Another ball in from against Porto's defence, and they nearly went everywhere for them to try and deal with it. Here's Cuadrado, who these days playing, well, for at least today he's playing as a right back. Of course, the other game, it's Dortmund versus Sevilla in the other Champions League game. They're only a goal up as well against Sevilla, so that's everything to play for. But they've got 3 away goals, Dortmund, so Sevilla need to score at least 2 goals, and really they could do with avoiding any goal tonight. Just make their task even harder. So we'll keep you updated on that game as well. So Dortmund 0, Sevilla 0 tonight, but the aggregate score is 3-2. Here come Porto. Oh, Sedgley couldn't deal with it. Surely that's a corner. No, it's a goal kick. Big chance there for Porto. Bonucci couldn't deal with it at all. Of course, one of the Porto players is called Corona. Bless him. That's not the name you want during these times. It was a safe name up until March last year. Bless him. Porto. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. And I think it was Uribe with the header. Was he offside? I'll tell you what. Zadu does really well there up against Cuadrado. First of all, it was a shot from Taremi, and then Taremi went with the header after his shot was blocked, and it hit the crossbar. It hit the outside crossbar, so he probably could have done better with the header, but even so, FC Porto already showing some signs here. An early goal for them would certainly get them the confidence going, and also they'd be level on away goals, so either way, Juventus would need to score at least 2 goals. This could be an interesting tie. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo being the main man for Juventus, he knows what it takes to win a Champions League. He's won 5 of them. Quite incredible. I'd love. I should Google it, but if any of you lot do know who has won the most Champions Leagues, because I'd imagine it's either him or Clarence Seedorf, because Seedorf is the first and only footballer to win the European Cup with 3 different clubs. He did it with Ajax, he did it with AC Milan, and I'm thinking that there's another one, Real Madrid. I keep forgetting he played for Real Madrid. I started getting into football just after he left for AC Milan, if I can remember. Late 90s, early 2000s he was at Real Madrid. We're doing another Champions League watch along tomorrow night. It's actually, I won't be on my own tomorrow night. Just for tonight, I am. Which is Liverpool versus RB Leipzig. It's not going to be at Anfield though, of course. The German team can't travel to England, I don't think, from the current restrictions, so they have to play at the Puskas Arena, which I think is in Hungary. I think it's literally the same venue where they had their first leg, which you may as well just, to be honest, you may as well just have one-legged games. Helps the schedule out since it's tight enough with the leagues and cup competitions going on around Europe. Of course, Juventus not leading the Serie A table. Cuadrado, or Aaron Ramsey with the header. Just over the crossbar. Cuadrado with the free kick. Didn't have control on that at all. It seemed as though he flicked it forward just to hope. Yeah, it's a poor header. God, there was 2 Juventus players just offside. Way offside. Now, you probably saw on the news today that came out this morning, it was clearly planned, which is the Germany manager, Joachim Low, deciding to leave his job a year before the end of his contract, which was up until next year's World Cup in Qatar. And so, yeah, Joachim Low's decided after this summer's Euros, he will pack up as the Germany manager, and he's been there since 2006, which he replaced Jurgen Klinsmann after they got knocked out in the semis of their own World Cup against, if I can remember, it was against it was actually against Italy. Sorry, yeah, it was against Italy in the semis. And in all fairness, they could have a go at the manager for that, but they did lose against the team that would go on to win it, so there's no shame in that. But I guess when you're hosting your own tournament, you want to win it just because of the fans all being there. Can't beat winning a major tournament in your home country. Brazil got to the semis and did it. As well, they didn't do it, so they were close, but they got to the semis and lost. 2014. England in '96 got to the semis and lost. That was in the Euro '96, and of course Germany couldn't do it as well. I think it's a very tough task for anyone to. If you've got a team that's capable of winning a major tournament and you're one of the biggest nations in football, the pressure really is on you when it's a home tournament. I mean, there's always pressure on them, but it's no doubt bigger when they're hosting the tournament, regardless of who their team, because the fans expect it. They expect every game for them to feel like a home game, and that they've got 12 men on the pitch. And when I mean the 12th man, of course, I mean the fans. But again, I always stress that it's also pressure. Goalless after 12 minutes. Still goalless at Dortmund as well against Sevilla. So yeah, tomorrow night it'll be me, Luke, Joe, possibly Darren, and my dad will be joining me for our watch along of Liverpool versus RB Leipzig. Can Leipzig turn it around? I don't see why not. They're playing well in the last couple of games I've watched them in the league, which of course is the Bundesliga, and they showed against Mönchengladbach, even with goals against them, they can turn it around and win it on the last minute. So the only thing that's against Nagelsmann is that they never replaced Timo Werner in terms of goals, but the last few weeks will show to you that whatever the problem, Nagelsmann can sort it. And let's not forget, they were only behind Liverpool because of 2 mistakes. Simple mistakes. And they're playing Liverpool at exactly the right time, because you just don't know if Liverpool are confident to even win a game at the moment. I can't believe what we're seeing. Football, it has literally a box full of surprises, even when you think it's empty. Cuadrado on the right hand side, and instead it's going to be a throw-in for Porto. I think Porto will be happy with the way the game has started so far. It has been 50-50 for me. Of course, Fran ball on Cuadrado when the ball came down on his chest, but it hit him there, hit him on his chest, didn't hit his arm. They're only saying that because his arm was nearby. So yeah, Rackham Low's gone. Well, I say he's gone. He'll be gone after the Euros. Can Germany and Rackham Low finish it on a high for him? I can't see it happening. I think from what happened in the last international break, which was what, in November, they got battered, didn't they, by Spain? And Spain, I'm not saying they're not a good team, but they're not exactly seen as one of the favourites to win the Euros this summer. I'm not saying they can't do it, but I don't think anyone expects them to. And I think the fact that Germany lost like that under Rackham Low just makes you think Rackham Low's time is probably done. But who will replace him? Jurgen Klopp's already said no. He made it clear in a press conference today with Liverpool. Don't think there was much surprise there. I think for Klopp, it would be too much less of a job for him. He's used to being a manager all the time. I think that's the big change. Oh, is there a foul? Yeah, there's a penalty. And Porto have themselves a penalty here. The referee had a big think about it, and then he pointed to the spot. And it's Taremi again. Taremi has... Oh, there wasn't much in that. I'm not sure. Demiral was the man responsible, though. I don't know if that's a penalty. That's a bit soft for me. But it is a penalty. Will they stick to it though? Will VAR be checked? It looks as though it will happen. There wasn't much contact there for me. Chesney has a big task ahead in between the sticks, and Bjorn, the referee, has given FC Porto a big chance here to be 2 goals ahead on aggregate. He shoots, he scores, and FC Porto have got the first goal of the second leg. And Juventus already in trouble, 18 minutes gone. There is a big moment in the game right there. And I think it was Corona who took the penalty. No, it was Oliveira, who's actually their top goal scorer this season. He gets another one for the season. Oh dear. Ronaldo and Pirlo have got a big job on their hands now, but it's still early days. They know they can get a couple of goals. Can they get a couple of goals? We'll see. So 1-0 on the night. But it's 3-1 to FC Porto on aggregate. So Oliveira getting the first goal of the game. Not what the Juve not what the Juve fans wanted. We're nearly at the midway point of the first half, and Juventus, if they have any chance of getting through, they need to score at least 2 goals. And they couldn't get it through to Moratti. He was fast, but the FC Porto goalkeeper Marquezan was able to track the ball coming into the box and pick it up. Andre Perla watching on from the sidelines. He'll be a little nervous, I think, because I think really now, if Porto score again, I can't see this Juventus team scoring 3 goals, even with Ronaldo in it. Been a foul there from Mehdi. There's a late one on Demaral. Demaral's the man who is responsible for the penalty. I don't think there was much in it. I don't think I would have given it, but they have been given penalties like that before, so it was no surprise to me. Let's see if Dortmund have got one, or Sevilla. Nope. It's 24 minutes gone then. It's still goalless. So both games ahead of tonight, only a goal difference between the two teams in both games. But yeah, going back to the whole Germany thing, I mean, what do Germany go for? Is Hansi Flick interested? He's got his connections with Germany because he was a coach under Rackham Low back in the 2014 World Cup. So he won the World Cup, but would he like to do it as a manager as well? Oh, is Morata in the box? Oh, what was that? He was falling down and he made the pass, but it didn't find any of his teammates. He instead gave it away in the. That was a perfect chance for Juventus to come back. Oh, here come Porto. They're in trouble here. Juventus. It's Corona. It goes for it. Oh, straight to Szczesny. Low ball strike, looking for the middle of the net, it seemed. He was all on his own on the right wing, so they played him out wide, and they did the right thing there. Just the finish was straight to Szczesny. But you just can't see Ronaldo winning a Champions League with Juventus. The team's not good enough, and I think it's proving that it's still about the players around you. It is a team sport. Ronaldo will help you get further, but you still need the players around you. Ooh, another strike at Szczesny. Otavio with a chance. No one tracking him at all outside the box. He thought he'd go for it. Another low ball strike, but Szczesny's clearly got no problems with those kind of shots. I like Szczesny. So a lot of people weren't fussed about him when he was at Arsenal, but I didn't mind him. He was very young at Arsenal. You know, he's only just coming into professional football and becoming a name known. Here come Porto again. They just look more dangerous. Cross comes in. It goes across the face of goal. It's picked up on the right wing. Another cross. He might go for a strike. Oh, half volleyed effort. Way outside the box. He drilled it way over the target. I don't blame Zaidu for giving it a go. Why not? Stats coming in. 2 attempts to Juventus, 8 for FC Porto. Porto have had 3 on target, Juve have only had the 1. So the stats right there tell you who the better team is without even looking at the scoreline. And as I said, it was 50-50 first 10 minutes or so, but FC Porto looked more up for this. Big chance there for Morata again. He couldn't get the cross in, and it's a corner. Actually, he didn't go for a cross. He actually did try to go for goal. Well saved by Marquezin. He had his far post covered. Oh, he took it right into the stomach as well, that shot. They need to get a goal soon, Juventus. Corner comes in, only to be headed away. Looks as though Cuadrado has switched sides for now. He's playing as a left back. He's meant to be playing as right back, according to what the tactical lineup sheet was given to us. There's a collision there with Cuadrado. Referee says to put their handbags away. I'm just reading more now about Piers Morgan leaving Good Morning Britain, and apparently ITV announced the decision after Ofcom said it was investigating his comments, and this was after receiving 41,000 complaints. Wow. All because of something that they just discussed for 10 minutes. Oh, what a strike! It's not gone in, but it's straight at the goalkeeper, but it's a fantastic strike from about 35 yards out, I'd say, from Rabiot, the Juventus midfielder. He kind of miskicked it, but it was still going towards goal, and he had to deal with it, Marquezin. Here come Juventus again with Van Ramsey on the right wing, crosses it. And they've got themselves a corner. Federico Chiesa winning the corner. He picked up Ramsey's ball in the box, tried to play it across the face of goal to Ronaldo, I think, but he couldn't get it past the man in front of him. Oh, head collision in the box to do with Pepe. Pepe, Ronaldo's ex-teammate. at Real Madrid. Of course, teammates for Portugal. I think Pepe still plays for Portugal. I might be wrong. How old is Pepe? Still goalless between Dortmund and Sevilla, which Dortmund will take right now. Pepe's 38. Wow. I knew he was getting on in terms of football career, but I didn't realise he was that old. Pepe was actually originally born in Brazil. You don't mess with Pepe. Scary player. Full of character. Well, it looks like it could take a while. This Pepe's still down, being checked, and they've got a camera shot on Pavel Nedved. I prefer to call him Nedved. Some of them call him Nedved, which, to be honest, you can call him that. I think I'm sure that's how you can pronounce it. But I remember years ago when Nedved was a footballer. So I've just called him Nedved when I just said I call him Nedved. So I can't even decide on his name. But yeah, it's just that whole thing of Motti would call him Nedved. Oh, excuse me. Pepe back up and running. He's just on the sidelines, but he'll come back on. Be a few minutes of added time for the first half, probably 2 to 3. But at the moment it's Porto in control. Ronaldo tries to go for a strike outside the box, no good. Now Marega. All straight to the hands of Marquezine. Not sure who crossed that. I think it was Garcia. Yeah. No one there for it. Crosses like that are okay if you've got someone in the box. Yep, Pepe alive and kicking back on the pitch. Ball comes in. It's Morata. Oh, poor control in the box. And he's lost it. If you are watching, subscribe to Let's Talk Sport. Kazim Moses has got in touch saying we can begin the party. Dortmund is the team, Haaland the man. And that is because Haaland has scored against Sevilla. It's 1-0 in that game, and the aggregate score is 4-2, which means either way Sevilla still need to find 3 goals tonight if they're going to have any chance of going through, which I can't see that happening. Dortmund looking to be in control there, and of course Haaland scored 2 goals in the first leg when they played at Sevilla a few weeks ago. So again, Haaland on form. What a player he is. Kazim Moses, what do you think of the Wackham Low deciding to resign? Pede says, hey, hello Pede, hope you're well. It's nice to finally have some people chatting to me on the live chat page. It's been a bit quiet tonight during the stream, I must admit. If you're wondering what's happened, guys, so far it's Porto who've scored tonight. It was a penalty on the 19th minute. Juventus at the moment, they haven't really had much to shout about. 7 minutes to go till half time. They need a goal because they need 2 goals to get themselves back in the tie, and they don't want to give another goal away because that means Porto will have 2 away goals against their 1 away goal from their previous leg. Looks as though it's going to be a corner for Juventus. Pirlo watching on. He looks very good in his suit, I will say that. Pirlo's always probably been the coolest man on a football pitch. Corner is short. Oh, is it a corner? I think there might be a corner here. Yeah, for Juventus, it's on the opposite side this time, so from the camera angle, it's on the near side. Cuadrado to take. Of course, Cuadrado was at Chelsea. I'm trying to remember how many games he had. He wasn't there for that long. Corner comes in, surely. Oh, goalkeeper's got there. Oh, what a chance for Juventus. Bonucci, the ball was for him and he just couldn't turn the ball around in time. And Marquezine was there to just pick the ball up before he took the kick. But if he hadn't got there, it would have been no doubt an equaliser for Juve. But again, just after that, offside, and it's a free kick for Porto. Big chance from Bonucci. The captain couldn't get his foot to the ball before the hand of Marquezan came in. Well, it looks as though both Champions League games are going one way at the moment. Unless Juventus can find a goal before half-time. Gianluigi Buffon's watching in the stands. He's on the bench. Which, bless Buffon, you kind of wonder if he's still just playing professional football just because he really wants to win his first ever Champions League. I think he's been a finalist at least 3 times, which is just an absolute killer. Here come Porto. Szczęsny deals with it. He had to go outside the box, but he cleared it. That's a deep ball. Oh, Marquezan out of his box as well, but he headers it. He got there at the right time. Juve have had moments, and they've just lost the ball easily, so cheaply in their own midfield. It's with Ottavio. Couldn't get it to Oliveira. Oliveira, the man that has separated the two sides on the scoreline tonight with his penalty on the 19th minute. He beat Szczęsny, made him go the wrong way. Oh, Morata's done well. Oh, couldn't get it to Ronaldo. They're being quite frustrating to watch at the moment, Juventus. 60 seconds left until half time. I think there'll be 2 or 3 minutes of added time because of Pepe's head injury. Took them a while to sort him out, and he's still on the pitch, which is good. And just as I say, he's just headed the ball out of the box. Not a bad captain, experienced defender to have on the back line. Of course, Portuguese football is, you could say, less demanding, less quality of what he's had in La Liga, for example. But I'm sure he likes being back at home. Oh, excuse me. I do apologise, I'm absolutely knackered. Maybe it's the game. Could just do with some spark in this game. Goal from Juve would make things interesting. Porto have been quiet since they scored. 4 minutes of added time, so it's around, it is roughly how long I thought it would be. Hello, Paddy. Hope you're well. Which team do you support? A minute gone so far of stoppage time. Porto have had a free kick. It's into the box. And it's straight at the hands of Szczesny. Szczesny rolls it out to the right hand side of Quadrado. He gets pushed down and wins a free kick. Altavio with a yellow card. Doesn't mean he'll miss the next game if they go through. I think it's only his first yellow card of the tie. Oh, excuse me. Corner for Juve. Oh, only headed out by Marega for Porto. It's now with Sandro, Sandro I've hardly seen him in this game so far. If you haven't already, folks, subscribe to the channel, to Let's Talk Sport. And it is half time. So half time in Turin, and it's going in one direction. FC Porto with the only goal in this second leg so far, thanks to Sergio Oliveira with a 19th penalty, a 19th minute penalty against Juventus. It gets them that away goal. And that matches with Juventus' away goal from the previous leg, but they're also 2 goals ahead on aggregate at 3-1. I'd say since Oliveira scored, Juventus have kind of gone a bit backwards. I think they've been telling Juventus, you got to come to us now. You're the one that needs 2 goals to stay in this tie. And I think at this moment in time they're liking how it's going, because Juventus just don't look dangerous at all. Even with Ronaldo on that pitch, I just don't think he's going to get you the win tonight. But early days still. There's still another half to go. But at this moment in time, FC Porto, I think they're going to make it to the last 8. What do you think at home, folks? Let us know in the live chat page of what you thought of that first half. Do you think it's going to be FC Porto's night, or could Juventus change it around? We've got some comments in. Kazir Moses says, Rackham Lowe announcement that he will step down after the Euros was expected at some time. Looking at the poor run at the World Cup. But tell you what, Germany has abundant of replacement coaches. They have quality of coaches to take the job and rebuild the team. Tell you what, Germany national team needs something refreshing and new. I think this is good for the team going forward. Yeah, I mean, it was obvious, wasn't it? I assumed he was going to be gone after the Euros anyway, because I thought if you don't have a new manager by now, then clearly you're sticking to Rackham Low for the next major tournament, which is in a few months' time. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, oh. I do sneeze always when we're live, and I just think, why am I sneezing? I didn't sneeze before or after the stream. It does happen. But yeah, it was no surprise. I think he's made the right decision. I think he was doing the inevitable anyway. I don't think, would Germany have carried on with him? They probably would have sacked him if he had another poor major tournament, because if they had gone out again in the group stages like they did in the World Cup in Russia, you're not going to make it to the end of your contract like that, because his contract was up until the World Cup next year in Qatar. So who will replace him? We know we can scratch off Jurgen Klopp, because he announced in a press conference today he has no intention of going for the job, or is clearly happy to stick with Liverpool for now, which is no surprise. I think we know with Klopp, he doesn't want to leave Liverpool like this. We know he can come back with this squad, and he hasn't got all the players he needs at the moment. So come next season, I won't be surprised if Liverpool contend for the title again. He needs to fix it though, because they really need to sort out those issues. To lose 6 games in a row at Anfield, which has never been done as far as I'm aware, yeah, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. I would like to say Hansi Flick, but I just think, is that really much of a challenge for Flick? Because he did it as a coach under Rackham Low, winning the World Cup in 2014. Excuse me. Oh, I'm just tired tonight. Sums up the game so far. But it makes sense Flick giving it a go, because I think there has been a history of Bayern Munich managers going to Germany for the role. But he's only had, this is his first full season at Bayern. And the only reason why I think he'd go is because he's won everything already at Bayern. And maybe he wants to keep that momentum going for when he goes to Germany. If he did get offered the job, I'm sure Germany will offer him it if he hasn't rejected or come out to the press and said he's not interested. I'm sure they'll give him a chance or give him an opportunity. I think maybe for Hansi Flick, he knows a lot of the German players. He knows, as I said, he's been a coach for Germany, but also some of the German players play for Bayern Munich, and they play well under him. So it makes sense. It would surprise me still as well. I don't know why. Just because Bayern Munich's more of a challenge compared to Germany, because Germany, let's be honest, it's kind of like a part-time job. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure at the moment. But of course, Luke, who's on the chat page right now, we had a chat in our Let's Talk Sport group chat earlier, and there was some of us were calling for Nagelsmann to get the Bayern Munich job next season, and for Hansi Flick to get the Germany job. For Nagelsmann, that would be... I think for Nagelsmann, that would be a great opportunity for him. I mean, look at what he's done with RB Leipzig this season. He did great last season, but what he's doing this season, with a bit of limitation in that squad, without Timo Werner, they've still been able to get goals. And he's able to make changes to that squad and still get them. I mean, they're very close against Bayern at the moment. Who knows? Who knows? Because Bayern Munich have been hit and miss all season under Flick, and I don't see why RB Leipzig could not beat Bayern Munich to the title. And if he does get that, then Bayern Munich will for sure look at him and assess him if if Hansi Flick even is at all rumoured to get the Germany job. But again, I do feel like for international managers, it is a part-time gig. It's not full on. It's still a challenge, but it's not in your face kind of challenge compared to people like Klopp, Solskjaer, full-time managers that live and breathe it all day, every day, because it is a big responsibility. But for Germany, you get all these international breaks that only happens twice every year, and then you have the major tournament. So it's not really that much going on there. I'm not sure who will get it. It's early days, isn't it? It only got announced this morning, and the two names I'm thinking is Flick and, well, that's it really. I just figure it could just be Flick. Kazuya Moses says, what do you think is Rackham Lowe's replacement? I think the under-21s manager, Stephen C., is a good candidate. To be honest, I don't know much about the under-21s German team, but that if they picked Stephen up, then it would be the same kind of approach as what England did. They picked up they picked up Gareth Southgate, and Gareth Southgate was working in the past with the youth teams of the England national team. So, and so far it's gone all right. I'm not sure Southgate is the answer for England football, but the last World Cup will tell you that he's the best manager we've had for a while, probably since Bobby Robson, which is back in the 90s or 80s. But yeah, I'm not sure. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. I'm not sure who's going to get it. As I say, I think it's early days, and I'm sure they'll try and get a replacement sorted even before the Euros, so that literally the moment Rackham Low finishes, whenever they either go out or win the tournament or whatever at the Euros, yeah, they'll have someone straight away ready to take the job and not have to delay it, because yeah, you want to get it done if you're trying to get it off if you're trying to get a manager from a club. So half time, Juventus 0, FC Porto 1 in today's leg, and of course the aggregate score is 3-1 to Porto. Both teams have an away goal each, so that means Juventus need to score at least 2 goals in the second half to get back into this game. I'm going to just quickly take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be right back for the second half. So don't go anywhere. Oh, it's Sane! Oh, here we go! Welcome back. So yeah, I'm going to take a 2-minute break, but before we come back, let's watch the highlights of Lewandowski's hat-trick versus Borussia Dortmund last weekend. This was amazing from Robert Lewandowski. Enjoy. Oh, it's Sane! Oh, here we go! The comeback's on, and who is it? It's Lewandowski. It really is the Lewandowski-Haaland show tonight at the Allianz Arena. A tap in for Lewandowski, but Stuart, no one marked him at the end.
I've not got to it yet.
Oh, sorry. Stuart, you should have had the betting stream. Then you'd have been on time with me.
Yeah, so basically, is he offside? Oh no, he's not offside. Basically, Hummels and Zagadou can't decide who it is to take it. They're doing the zonal marking, which is normal for defenders. But he's initially on Zagadou, peels off, and Hummels just doesn't follow him. And that's what I'm really disappointed with Dortmund this year. Experienced players like Hummels can't do the basics, like follow your man. They've got one striker to follow, and he can't do it.
You keep saying Zagadou, I keep thinking you're saying Saga, though, and I'm thinking who's ordered the corner.
We are doing some terrible jokes tonight, lads. They're just showing the graphic of where Lewandowski has been shooting this season. Well, here we go then. Lewandowski
Didn't he
versus
miss his
Hitz.
last penalty? I think he missed his last penalty.
And he scored this one though, Seb. He has completely kicked you out the window there, Seb. He said, what penalty did I miss? 2-all.
Anything you can do, Haaland, I can do better. That's what Lewandowski said.
Literally, they've just done a shot of Haaland watching in the distance. He doesn't look very happy. Bayern Munich 2, Borussia Dortmund 2, and that talk about Terzic. What the hell is Seb going on about?
Tries intercepting it because he knows.
Oh, and it's 4-2. Lewandowski's got a hat trick. He's done it. What a goal! What a strike! Lewandowski with the lot, and there's your winner. There's your 3 points for Bayern Munich. Oh, this is nearly pretty much the same as Gretzka's goal. Bottom left corner of the net. Hitz is looking on, thinking maybe I should try something else instead of being a goalkeeper.
Just not engineering.
Just like.
Well, he engineered that shot in, didn't he?
Oh, Stuart feels like he wished he had another shirt on right now. Stuart, how are you feeling?
I was kind of expecting it. I think we said earlier the average was 3 unit, but I got that wrong.
Oh, bless you. Oh, wow. There was doubt over that third goal, but Lewandowski has for certainly now sealed the game. Oh, Terzic just can't watch on at all. And Hansi Flick, that's a big win for Bayern. And that was our highlights of Lewandowski's hat-trick versus Borussia Dortmund back on Saturday. And it was a thrilling game. Absolute thrilling game. So we're just waiting for the second half to take place. Excuse me. So I wonder if there'll be any substitutes at half time for Juventus, since they need the goals. Second half's underway between Dortmund and Sevilla. 1-0 to Dortmund in the second leg. They're just showing the Haaland goal. Simple tap in, Marco. It was Marco Reus with the assist, but it's the way Haaland goes up to Marco Reus and just lifts him up under his under his armpits. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. He's clearly a laugh, Haaland. But that is good for Dortmund and Terzic, you know, as long as they hold it in, they'll be absolutely fine. And just as I say that, Haaland has scored again. What the hell He's so good. He just doesn't stop scoring. That's 2 goals for him tonight. Now, is there any substitutes about to happen for Juve? Because they're back out on the pitch to get ready for the second half. Porto team still to come out. Pirlo doesn't look great since he's just come out of the tunnel. Wonder what he's been like as a manager for the players. Pepe's carrying on. Despite the head injury he got in the first half. Just waiting for Bjorn, the referee, to start the second half. And away we go. So no substitutions from either team at half time. Of course, the options for Juventus, I mean, they've got their 2 reserve goalkeepers of Buffon and Penzoglio. Of course, I don't think they need him. De Ligt is on the bench, which surprises me. Him and Collini on the bench, you know, one experienced, one very talented as a defender. Reston McKennie, who has officially signed for Juventus early this week. They signed him from Schalke, which I think McKennie's quite glad he's got the move, because his team Schalke are going down to Bundesliga 2. So that's a bit of a relief for him. Di Pardo, Dragozun, Fabotta, Faglol and Kulosevsky. The other options available for Pirlo. So Dortmund look to be going through. They'll be in the pot for the next round. Oh, just as I say that, Haaland's second goal of the night looks to have been disallowed. So it's still 4-2 on aggregate. Is that a lifeline for Sevilla? From what I'm seeing, I think Dortmund have probably got this game in the bag. Either way, Sevilla still need to score 3 goals because of the away goals Dortmund got in the first leg. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's game though. Leipzig versus Liverpool. Liverpool leading 2-0 after the first leg. Here's Cuadrado on the right wing with Chiesa. They need to get an early goal in this second half, I feel, Juventus. Porto look happy to just stay further back as their main tactic. Oh, it's Ronaldo. Oh, they've got one. And I think it's Chiesa who scored. Ronaldo with the assist in the box. He left it for Chiesa to score. And we have a goal finally for Juventus. Oh, and this time they've had it. It looks as though it will count. Yep, it will count. Referee not hesitant at all. He will count it for Juventus. And it was Ronaldo who got the flick inside the box and then left it for Chiesa to strike it and then got it in the top right corner of the net. What a moment that could be for this tie, because it's exactly what Juve needed at the start of this second half. So 6 minutes in, Juve won, FC Porto won, and Porto leading by a goal on aggregate. It's become very interesting, this. I was literally drinking my black currant. I didn't expect anything from Juve just then, and it just came out of nowhere. Ball in the box. Perfect tee up for Chiesa, and then he scores. They still need a goal, Juve, but they want to avoid Porto scoring because they will then have 2 away goals against Juve, and then Juve would need to find 3 goals, which would look very, very difficult indeed. Not sure what's going on here. The referee's having lots of Juve players shouting near him, and he's just told one of them to shut up, and he's walked away, putting his hands down, saying, "I apologise." Yellow card for Mehdi. And it's a yellow, it's a second yellow. So Mehdi's sent off. I must admit, I completely forgot Mehdi got a yellow card. Yeah, Mehdi Taremi with the second yellow. And it's Juventus up against 10 men now. Just minutes after they found a goal. This is just all of a sudden spiced up this tie. What a tie all of a sudden. Let's see the reason why. Still waiting on the replay. And already Bonucci saying to the referee, because Mehdi's still on the pitch complaining, Bonucci next to the referee saying to him, "Add that time on the watch." Oh, basically what happened was Juventus won themselves a free kick, and then Mehdi won the possession at the time, and then when he heard the whistle, he literally booted the ball off the pitch in anger. So that's why he got booked, which can be harsh, but they are bookable. And because of that, Mehdi should have been more aware of the fact that he has a yellow already, and because of that, his team have to play on without him. Oh, and it's Chiesa again. He's gone past the goalkeeper, surely. Oh, he's at the post. And it's a corner. Oh, he knows. He knows. He's just literally struck the post with his boot. Oh, he got the... Oh, it's... Oh, no. That was a bit... Oh, he should score that. Oh, oh, it's hard to talk about it because he should have scored. He got past the Porto goalkeeper with the header, and then he headed it too hard, and he literally had to stretch to keep it in play, but also try and get the goal. And then he hit the post instead. He's won a corner here, but if Juventus don't go through because of that, oh, that's going to hurt. Chiesa already has a goal tonight as well. Here we go. Oh, big chance there for Bonucci. Pepe instead tracked back, and if he had got past Pepe, it would have been between him and the goalkeeper. What a game this is turning out to be all of a sudden. It's a corner for Juve. I think it's either a free kick or a goal kick here for Porto, so it gives them time to breathe. I mean, this is why we love the Champions League, because of the aggregate score. It makes the game so much more interesting, especially the away goal system, which I've not always been I've never agreed to it all the time, but sometimes it's made teams more motivated to score more goals and not feel limited in a way. Oh, Juventus have given the ball away here, and it's going to be a corner. Sandro giving it away. Alexandro's not had a good game for me. He's been very quiet. Kazio Moses saying, I thought this game was boring, now it's game on. It was first half, yeah, but second half, you've had a red card since the start of the second half. You've had a red card against Porto, Juve getting a goal back, and then Chiesa as well hitting the post from an open goal. It's crazy. Juve still need a goal though, and here they come against the run of play, a counter-attack. That's a good ball to Ramsey on the right-hand side, but he's having to slow the pace down. That gives a chance for the Porto players to get into their position to defend. So now with Sandro, Cuadrado on the left wing, crosses the ball in, looking for Ramsey, gets a header. There's calls for a corner, and Ramsey's sitting on the advertising board after that. So Kazio Moses said, yeah, I thought this game was boring, now it's game on. Though I would have loved it if you aired the Dortmund game. Haaland missed a penalty but scored one. He's missed a penalty. Wait, so has he had two penalties? Yeah, it's just come through now that Dortmund are winning 2-0 tonight in the second leg, and they're now leading 5-2 on aggregate. That's a big scoreline for a team like Dortmund. When you look at how they've been playing the last few weeks, that's a good result against Sevilla. They're definitely going through. No doubt, no chance now. I can't see Sevilla getting 3 more goals. Maybe it was a good thing, Kazio, that we didn't do the Dortmund game, because it's already been decided. This is the game to watch. All's calls for handball. No, the referee says it's not a Juventus penalty. From my angle, I couldn't really see it being obvious, but if they show the replay, we'll see. Play continues. Alexandro with the cross, and it's a corner. Pepe again, the last touch. Porto are in trouble. They've got half an hour left. They've got they're showing the handball case. Pepe with the clearance of his right boot, and then it hit his teammate's arm. I wouldn't have given it, and I'm glad they didn't, to be honest. And there's a substitution here for Porto. And Otavio is coming off for Malang Sarr. And I think that's the only substitution for now. Juventus haven't made any subs. Of course, Cassio Moses on our live chat page is a Dortmund fan. Cuadrado with the corner. Oh! Header from Ronaldo straight at the keeper. He didn't pick it up though. And Porto have booted it out of their penalty area. What a game this is becoming. It really is. I think for the next 29 minutes or so, it is just going to be Juventus knocking on Porto's door, looking for that third goal. And of course, if it ends 3-3 in aggregate, this game goes to extra time. Three aggregate is the only scoreline that would be possible to make this game go further than 90 minutes. Kizia scores! He's got it! It's a header! And despite the fact that he hit the post a few minutes ago, he's got his second goal of the night. It's a fantastic header, fantastic cross, good old-fashioned cross-header football, and Juventus are now back in the tie, and they are level with Porto on aggregate and on the away goals, and it's Cuadrado who gets the assist thanks to his big deep cross into the box, and the goalkeeper couldn't keep it out with his hands. He got his right hand onto it, but he couldn't keep it out, and it's now Juventus 2, FC Porto 1. And the aggregate score is 3-3. And they both teams have one away goal, so at this moment in time, we'll see, but between now and the end of this game, one of the teams needs to score to avoid extra time. Can Juventus get themselves another goal against 10 men FC Porto? Cassio Moses coming back to me saying, wow, what a game, with a shock face emoji. What a game. And Juventus, of course, they'll feel like they can win this now because they're up against 10 men Porto. And Federico Chiesa, he's had 3 total attempts, 2 on target and 2 goals tonight. What a response from Juventus in the second half. So now Morata falls down and wins a free kick. Pepe shouting at the referee by saying, oh, he dived. It's a load of rubbish, nonsense. Wow. I thought maybe Ronaldo would take the free kick here from about 30 yards out, but he's not going to. He's leaving it for Cuadrado to, what I'd imagine, will try and bring the ball into the box. Doesn't find any black and white player. Now Porto, yet again, even when they try and go on the counter-attack, the ball's nowhere near any of their players up front. And like I said, Porto are in trouble here. They have to change their football, I think. It's now Bonucci on the left wing. Oh, he beats his man, gets into the box. Oh, takes a deflection. It's gone for a corner. I think he tried to creep the ball in from his angle there. but it was blocked. So corner for Juventus on the near side. Cross the corner comes in. Oh, volleyed effort, completely blocked. It's now with Cuadrado, who's played magnificently in the second half, assisting the second goal of the night for Juve to find the header of Chiesa. .67 minutes, so both teams have 23 minutes here to find another goal. Ronaldo, no, couldn't get it. He was just on the edge of the box when the ball came in for him. Ronaldo hasn't really had much to shout about tonight in terms of his individual performance. They could do with a Ronaldo performance right about now just to seal the game or to at least get them ahead. Ooh, now this is interesting. Sevilla have got a goal back. And they need 2 more goals with 19 minutes to go. And it was a penalty from Youssef En-Nesyri. So they've got 19 minutes to find 2 more goals. And if they did, and it ended 5-5 on aggregate at 90 minutes, that could go into extra time. Could Sevilla score 2 more goals? This is the beauty of the Champions League. Ball possession in the last 15 minutes, 71% to Juve, 29 for Porto, which is no surprise. And I think again it's another free kick for Juventus. FC Porto are just trying to hold on here. Cuadrado getting pinned down. And Cuadrado does a short free kick. And it's a saved! Big strike outside the box from Rabiot. And after that, when the goalkeeper made the save, Aaron Ramsey was apparently offside when he was trying to go for the rebound. To be honest, I think, I don't know if Ramsey was offside, but it was definitely, Morata was more offside than Ramsey, I thought. And they're showing that goal again from Chiesa, his second goal of the night. It's a great ball in though. Fantastic ball in. And he'll feel a lot relieved now because of the open goal chance he had. I could not believe when he missed, but because he got another goal, he'll be thrilled. Who knows, could we see a surprise tomorrow in the Liverpool-Leipzig game? We'll be doing a live watch along for that. Join us for that game. That's at 8 PM kickoff UK time. Myself, Joe Stanley, Luke Tanner, them two are Liverpool fans, and my dad Ian will be joining us for that one. And hopefully Darren Hughes as well. He's a United fan, so there'll be me and him as the United fans having to watch a Liverpool game. The things we do for this channel, eh? Substitution here for Porto. It's Luis Diaz coming off. And he's replacing number 12. Which is Zadu. Oh, long ball for Chiesa, couldn't get there at the end in the box. Marquezon reads the delivery from Bonucci. Good ball from Bonucci from the centre circle. Chiesa, he would love to get a hat-trick tonight, wouldn't he? Not only to get his team back in the game, but to also win it. Nearly 18 minutes to go. At this moment in time, this game will go to extra time. All it takes is one of these teams to score, and they'll be avoided. And I think regardless of who scores next after that, if that were to happen, it can't go into extra time. I don't think it's possible because of the away goal format. Still 2-1 to Dortmund. Oh, hang on, here's a chance for Porto. Oh, couldn't get it through to Mariga, who he got past the defence. He was going to go one-on-one with the keeper if he collected the ball. Now that would have been a big moment, because Porto in this second half have not existed in the Juve half. Here come Juve though. They would have been a bit frightened from that, but they know that that's all it takes. It just takes a moment for them to come back into the game and to lead the tie, despite Juve's efforts in this second half. And that's a wasted Bonucci ball forward for thrown, and there's going to be a substitution. I think Delet is going to come on for Bonucci. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think he is. Alexandro given the captaincy. So Bonucci being replaced by De Ligt. Of course, De Ligt, youngster from Ajax, who helped Ajax get to the Champions League semis. And Weston McKennie's coming on for Aaron Ramsey. De Ligt. Sandro, the new captain. Arthur. Quadrado. Ronaldo going on his own. No. Plays it to Morata. Morata to Sandro. Oh, he headed it across the goal instead of going for goal. Ronaldo tried to get to the end of it, but he was, no matter how good Ronaldo is, and no matter how fast he is, no matter how good he is in the air, he wasn't going to get there before the Porto goalkeeper. FC Porto are going to play from the back line, which they've got 13 minutes here to, you could say, hold on with the way they're playing, because out the two teams, Juve have a much bigger chance of scoring a winner than Porto do. It might take a moment of magic for Porto to shock Juve with the way this game is going. Dortmund still 5-3 up in the aggregate score against Sevilla. Oh, and here's Ronaldo. Oh, his head has gone well wide. Another superb ball from Cuadrado. Straight to the head of Ronaldo, but Ronaldo heads it wide, and it felt like he was trying to head it back to Morata, because he was unmarked, Morata, in the box. If so, it was too fast for Morata to get to. But for Ronaldo, you'd normally expect him just to go for it. I mean, he may have been trying to go for the target, but completely handled it wrong. Oh, and now it's through to... Oh, Chiesa just beaten by the goalkeeper. He really wants a hat-trick tonight. Sandro, straight to the hands of Marquezan. Marquezan, instead of being hesitant, has decided to boot it deep into Juventus half. Couldn't find any of his men in blue. And it's now with De Ligt. 10 minutes to go. Now it's Chiesa again. Oh, couldn't get the control. He's offside though. Oh, he's way offside. His whole left leg's offside. Pirlo watching on, looking nervous on the sidelines. But what a win this would be for Juve if they can get this next goal. It's been 10 corners for Juve and Porto have only had the one. Cross comes in for Porto. Oh, headed down, but doesn't find anyone in the box. And Arthur intercepts for Juve. Kazia Moses got in touch again on our live chat page, asking, oh, actually, just before we talk about that, here come Juventus again with Chiesa. Chiesa looking for a hat-trick. He's going to go on his own. Oh, no, Morata. Oh, terrible miss-kick volley on the edge of the box. That's poor from Morata. Completely just miss-hit that. He literally tried to volley it, and he missed it completely and then lost the ball. Morata, for me, has just been... Morata's one of those, you take him or you leave him, and I'm one of those that would leave him. I didn't rate him at Chelsea. Of course, Real Madrid, some would say he didn't do well there either. Here come Porto, oh, straight at the hands of Szczęsny. Big strike that was. And that's probably FC Porto's first shot on target of this second half. But Szczęsny, oh, that must have been a hairy moment. Kazia Moses asking, what do you think of De Ligt's career so far at Juventus? For me, it has been as I expected to be for. Oh, hang on, here's Ronaldo. Oh, he falls down outside the box. Referee says it's not a free kick, which he would have loved to have had a free kick in that area. And I think Porto have got themselves a free kick in their own half. Oh, there wasn't much contact in that from Alexandro. I think I would have played on if I was the ref. I don't think there was much contact on Ronaldo either when looking back at the replay. Chiesa did so well getting past his first man, and then the goalkeeper Marquezan did well with the save. Yeah, he said that he expected before he would be in the first team and learning from Chiellini. I've not watched much of De Ligt at Juventus, but he does seem to be hit and miss in that starting lineup. I really like De Ligt. He looks like a leader in defence, especially what we saw at Ajax. Excuse me. Excuse me. Again, I don't know what it is with the sneezing. I just sneeze when we're on a live watch along. It's very annoying. But I think with De Ligt, I would have thought he would have been on tonight instead of, well, I don't know really. Bonucci's of course an experienced defender. Demiral is the man that gave away the penalty for Porto. I think De Ligt would learn from Bonucci and Chiellini as a defender. De Ligt is someone I would have at United as a Man United fan, because we've got defensive issues. Unless you watch the City game from the other day, which out of nowhere Lindelof and Maguire together didn't get a foot wrong. Wish they did that every week. Or too little too late in terms of the Premier League title race. Porto have got the ball in the box. Oh, it's hit the side netting. I thought they found the net then. And it's Musa Morego who's been causing a bit of a problem in this second half. He's only had 2 chances, but he's got them the closest they can get to at the moment with Porto. Hits the side netting. Szczęsny looked as though he had the post covered. Now it's with Juventus. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, big chance there. It's going to be a corner. I do apologise, folks. My second half clock is actually a few minutes behind. I've now changed it. Corner comes in for Juventus. Header, oh, across the face of goal. Any touch would have done. I'm loving the crosses we're seeing from Juventus. And there's a shot from Rabiot. Drilled way over the crossbar, and I think that's a goal kick for Porto. He's done, that's probably the 3rd time tonight Rabiot has tried to go for goal. That was probably his worst kick. Bonucci on his feet in the stands, shouting at his teammates along with Pirlo. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. If you're wondering why the match clock's a bit behind, I didn't realise that somehow the second half clock wasn't in time with the game. I think my stream jumped ahead at some point. Throw-in for Porto. This could go to extra time, people. Both teams, I think both teams would like... I think for Porto, they might be happy for it to go to extra time, but I think for Juventus, they want to get this game done because they are against a 10-man team. I think Dortmund are going through 91 minutes into that game now, and Sevilla still need 2 more goals. Dortmund leading the aggregate score of 5-3, mainly thanks to Haaland in both legs. He's got 4 goals in that tie. 2 tonight and 2 in the first leg. Cross comes in from Chiesa. Now Rabiot to Sandro, less than 2 minutes remaining till we reach added time. Rabiot with the cross in, no one there again for Juventus. Ronaldo's, the one player I've just been really disappointed about is Ronaldo. I've not seen anything from him. Sandro. Rabiot, always chipped it to Chiesa. Oh, Chiesa couldn't keep the control in the box. Couldn't quite tell if that was a throw-in or corner. I think it's a throw-in. And FC Porto are making another change. And it's Uribe coming off. For Grujic. "30 seconds left. Both teams needing a goal to win the tie. I think it really is a next goal wins scenario here. Now here's Cuadrado. He's been very dangerous tonight with his crosses. Couldn't find Chiesa this time, or Ronaldo. Ronaldo hasn't really had the supply, I don't think, but he's not done much himself tonight. 5 minutes of added time. Still a bit of time left. Oh, and here's Morata, and he's done it, he scored! Is he offside? No, he's offside. Oh, Morata knew, to be honest, Morata didn't even celebrate. I think he knew. They may have to check on VAR, but I think if they called for offside before he scored, I don't think they can change it back to a goal. Yep, the referee's having checked with VAR. I haven't seen the replay, so I don't know if he was offside. It doesn't matter. Goal's been checked and it's offside. So a minute into the stoppage time. Still feel like there could be another goal in this before we reach the end. And they've got a free kick, Juventus in their own half. It's taken quickly, no doubt. Cuadrado on the right wing. It's all Juventus in this second half, it really is. I think for Pirlo, as I said, they'd love to get a winner here, but I think they'll be thrilled just to be still in the tie. Because at half time, it didn't look good for Juventus. They needed 2 goals and they got them. And they're up against the 10-man Porto. But Porto have done well, I think, with 10 men. They've made it very tricky. Chiesa again. Now Delict to Cuadrado on the right-hand side. Cuadrado has produced some great crosses tonight, and he goes for goal. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Oh, he struck her with his left boot. He's hit the crossbar. And now Chiesa, he's fouled the Porto player in the box, and I think that'll be a free kick for the visitors, and it's a yellow card for Chiesa. I don't think he cares too much, though. What a chance, though. I mean, Cuadrado, I didn't think he was going... Yeah, he was going for goal. Oh, that would have been an absolute smashing winner. Of course, Dybala's on the... I don't think he's on the bench, is he? Paulo Dybala? No, he isn't. Not looking at the team sheet, he's not available. He's watching in the stands though. They've just had a camera shot of him, which there has been rumours that he will leave Juventus in the summer. Of course, again, for me it's one of those where you believe it when you see it. He's always been linked to leave Juventus in the last few transfer windows. Now Morata, has he won a corner? He has. 4 minutes gone in of added time with 60 seconds to go. Juventus have a corner, and this might be the last chance before extra time. I think everyone for Juventus is in the box apart from the goalkeeper, of course. Ball comes in, no, doesn't find anyone. Porto have defended really well since conceding the second goal. About 10 seconds left of stoppage time. Oh dear. Instead, Juventus have just kicked it out for a throw-in. And now Porto, midway in their own half, have a throw-in, but could that be full time? 5 minutes have gone. Juventus have won the ball back on the halfway line. Referee saying hasn't put the whistle in yet. Cuadrado with the ball. Cleared away. Surely it's full time. No, Cuadrado again. Can he get in another cross? He did. Oh, it's a poor cross this time. Yeah. Poor cross. Surely that's full time. Well, I thought I'd be done by 10, but it looks as though I'm going to be here for another half an hour. Yep, goal kick for Porto. I think Ronaldo was offside. I've got a question Ronaldo tonight. He's not done anything for me. I've not seen him have the ball at all. Here come FC Porto. Referee still hasn't blown the whistle for extra time yet. And we're over a minute after the 5 minutes of stoppage time that was given. And Porto have the ball in the Juventus half. Porto haven't pushed it forward at all though, so it's gone back into their own half, and yeah, full time. Well, I say full time, it's full time for the 90 minutes, but we're going to go into extra time. So, Juventus 2, Porto 1 in tonight's scoreline, but because Juventus have an away goal from the last leg and Porto have an away goal from tonight, we're going into extra time. And I'd imagine if it's not decided by then, we will of course go to penalties. Juventus second half much better from them. The Pirlo team talk has clearly worked, and Chiesa is the hero tonight. He's got both goals for Juventus early on in the second half, and then FC Porto were down to 10 men, and this has just all of a sudden made things very, very interesting. But anything can happen. But it really is, for me, next goal wins. And of course, if you are wondering, away goals, if I can remember, especially from last season, the away goal format still counts in extra time. So it doesn't change when they go into extra time. They stick to it until, if not decided, they'll go to penalty shootout. Which, of course, then you can't have away goals for that. That would be really unfair. Now, I've not done this before, which is doing extra time on our scoreboard. Folks, we will be right back for this first period of extra time in just a few moments. I'm just going to quickly take a quick break. We'll be right back. And so we're just about to get ready for the second half. Sorry, not the second half, one was saying the first period of extra time. And it'll be Juventus to kick off extra time. So it really is a next goal wins kind of scenario. 30 minutes of extra time to come. Of course, Juventus, let's not forget, they're up against the 10-man Porto, so they should be the favourites to go through. But imagine if Porto scored. It would be an away goal, which Juventus would then need 2 goals. And I think Juventus have given away a free kick here in Porto's half. Porto have defended really well since they conceded the 2 goals. Oh, that looked like a foul from Demiral. Feels like a long time ago now since Porto scored that penalty in the first half when Demiral made the foul. It's now with Oliveira. Oliveira was the man who scored that penalty in the first half for Porto. How he's been forgotten. Oh, Cuadrado defends well, and I think he's... Oh no, he's given away a free kick. He went down there, and it looked as though the ref was going to give it to Juventus, and he's been given a yellow card as well. I think it's for the words he's just said to the referee. Probably words we can't repeat if we knew them. And he'll miss the next game, Cuadrado, because of that yellow card. So if they do go through, he'll miss the first leg at least. So Oliveira with the free kick, he brings it in and it's read by Sandro. Porto bring the ball in, Szczesny gets his hands to it in the air. I think Juventus fans would be very nervous if they were to getting close to concede. Porto would get themselves more away goals. Here's Cuadrado, my player of the match so far. Brings another dangerous cross in. Ronaldo, no, he hasn't got it. They've kept him quiet, Porto. They've done the homework on Ronaldo tonight. I'll say that and he'll probably score. Cuadrado again. Arthur. Cuadrado, no one in the box really to cross it in. Does it anyway. Yeah, no one there. Kaiser, who's probably been he's no doubt been the hero for Juventus. Oh, hang on. Oh, shot blocked. Just in the box. And it's a foul on Pepe. And Porto can breathe again. Sandro penalised there by the ref of beyond culpas. Yeah, Sandro pulling his shirt. Pepe went down easily though, as you'd expect from someone like Pepe with the character he's on. FC Porto manager doesn't look happy. It's with Corona. It's with him again. No. Six minutes of added time gone. So not added time, of extra time gone. Ooh, Arthur surprising his opponent by getting past him. Instead, now Pepe intercepts for Porto. And Juventus have picked it up again on the halfway line. Oh, Sandro caught, but is that a foul? Oh no, is it a Porto free kick? It's penalised Sandro again here. Well, actually, I say that's a yellow card for Oliveira. Not sure what he got the booking for there, probably for arguing with the ref. Referee clearly doesn't like some of the words some of these players have said tonight. I'm sure that's why half the bookings have been made. Porto won themselves a corner. Looks as though it's a corner for Porto. Corona winning that one. Oliveira. Oh, to Corona. Header. Ooh, straight at the hands of Szczesny. And Morego yet again causing a problem in the Juventus defence. He got his head to it, but it was straight at Szczesny. That was a scary moment for the Juve fans. But now Juventus have brought it onto the opposite side, deep into Porto's half. Ball comes in, doesn't find anyone in the box. And I think there's been a foul there, and it'll be Chiesa who's been penalised for a foul on Corona. Let's watch this again. Oh, I don't... To be honest, I would have played on. I think both players just 50-50 collided with it, really. With both legs out going for the ball. Chiesa made it a lot more dramatic. He deserves the Oscar. Of course, it is award season, isn't it? Or has that all been cancelled this year because of COVID? I have no idea. I feel like most events just don't happen now unless it's football. So 10 minutes just about gone in this first period of extra time. Of course, don't forget it's 15 minutes each normally. Here come Juventus. Oh, well read. Cleared away. It's now on the halfway line with Cuadrado. He's really impressed me tonight. I didn't realise he had those crosses in him. I've always known of Cuadrado, but it's been a long time since I've watched him, to be honest. I think I've watched him a few times for Juve in the last few weeks, but I think he's been the more quieter players. But tonight he's been dangerous on that right-hand side with those deliveries. Now Chiesa, as he's picked up a pass from Cuadrado. Now on to 100 minutes of this game. Oh, Caesa's just lost the ball and given it completely to Porto. He's fallen down, I think. He might be injured. He might have injured himself. No, he's back on his feet. Play's still going on. Oliveira fouled by Cuadrado. Free kick for Porto, just inside their own half on the near side. It's getting a bit dirty out there. Double substitution for Juventus. Arthur's gone off for Kulevski. And Caesa's gone off for Bernard Teskey. Which is a shame, he was looking for a hat-trick. I'm not sure, but I think Pirlo's used up all his subs. I might be wrong, there might just be one more left. Can't remember if you can use 3 in the Champions League or 5. I've counted at least 3. Oh, it's now to Ronaldo. No, he's fouled in the box, but the goalkeeper got the ball. So I don't know what Ronaldo's trying to get out of that. Well won by the keeper. He did what he had to do. Oh, foul on one of the Porto players. Straight away, Bonatowski, who's just come on, has already got a yellow card. Juventus want to be careful. They don't want to be down to 10 men. They're up against the 10-man squad. Excuse me. Well, we did caught him late, the Porto goalkeeper, on Ronaldo, but he got the ball. So confirmation that Federico's been given a yellow card. I don't think he's even been on the pitch for a minute. Game has been paused as one of the Porto players has just been checked out. Just needs another goal now, this game, to probably just put the game to bed. Just a couple of minutes remaining till we reach the midway point of extra time. Ronaldo holding his left shoulder after that tackle. He's jogging on now as we speak, so I think he should be okay. Two minutes of added time in this first period. Cuadrado. 2 minutes from 15 minutes is quite a lot. Juventus have a corner. Bernardeschi with the cross in, that took a deflection. It's going to be on the far side, and Juventus in their corners and their set pieces haven't been great. Hasn't been much threat. Headed out. It's now picked up by Quadrado. Plays it out onto Rabiot. Now Delict. Oh. Cross wasn't so bad, but he couldn't find his team. I think he was looking for Ronaldo. I think for me, I've seen enough from Juventus to convince me that they're not going to win the Champions League with this squad. If there was any chances of them doing it, I can't see them doing it with this lot, even with Ronaldo. I keep saying it, he just hasn't been great tonight, Ronaldo. He's just been quiet. It's nights like this where you expect him to turn up. He loves a Champions League night normally. So half time of the extra time. Referee's just blown the whistle there. And so yeah, nothing's really changed. Not really big moments yet in this extra time. So half time, we'll be back in just a moment, folks, for the second period of extra time. Will we find a winner before the nerve-wracking penalty shootouts? Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. And it looks as though Porto making a substitution. I think they might be. Last chance to do it really, with 15 minutes left until penalty shootout, which nerve-wracking, even if you don't support either team. So Morega's gone off for Martinez, which kind of surprised me. I thought Morega's been their main threat in the last few minutes. So here we go then. This is the last chance for either team to win the game before the almighty penalty shootout. Juventus still can't find that winning goal against a 10-man Porto. Cross comes in for Juventus. Oh, Sandro, first touch, no good on the edge of the box. Gives it away. I think Porto will take this to penalties. they've hardly gone up since they went down to 10 men. Pretty much since they conceded, well, sorry, pretty much since they scored that penalty, and that was all the way back on the 19th minute in the first half. Delict. Cuidado with the cross in. No one there. Dangerous balls they are, but Porto have dealt with them quite well. Oh. Sandro. Bernardeschi. Now with Sandro. Oh, this is a big chance now. Kolevski. Cuadrado now crosses the ball in again. It's dealt with in the air. It's not a bad tactic to use, but I think Porto now, they don't seem to have any problems in the air from his crosses. Is there a free kick for Porto? I'm not sure, because Cuadrado is down. Oh, excuse me. I think Pepe has been absolutely superb in defence. He really is a veteran in football. I can't believe he's 38 though. I kept thinking he might still have been a bit younger. Oh, good header forward from Sandro onto Kolevski. Now Ronaldo, he needs a moment to shine tonight. I think he takes a shot, deflected, but he wins a corner for them. I'm sure Ronaldo deep down is a bit disappointed with his performance. I think he knows he could have provided more in this game. But have Porto just dealt with him very well, maybe. Corner comes in. No, Delect got there. Heads it across still, and Porto, one of their defenders, have chested it down and made the clearance. Now picked up by Cuadrado on the centre circle. He boots the ball into the box. And Corona heads it out for a throw-in. Oh, there's a big chance here for Juventus now. This could be it. Oh, shot blocked. And it's a corner. No, it's a goal kick. Whew. Kolevski somehow found space in the box. Went past one man, but then the second man blocked his low shot. Big block that was. Just over 10 minutes remaining of this second period. Oh, hang on, here come Porto now on the left wing. Oh, Cuadrado's fallen down, but play on. No foul in that. This could be it. It just needs to have a shot at goal. It takes deflections on the way, and it slowed the pace of the ball. It didn't even reach Szczesny at the end. It's out of the box. But Porto have the possession back. Oh. This calls Fran ball against one of the Juventus players before it went out for a throw. Ronaldo shouting towards the Porto manager saying, "No, it's not a handball, mate. Jog on." It's now with Cuadrado on the right wing again with those crosses. It worked at first, but apparently they've got a corner. They are dangerous, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's the only attempt they've got. There's no backup plan from Juventus. Kolowski will take the corner for Juve. Here he is. Oh, he pushes his opponent down in the box. And that's a free kick for Porto. As I've said, Porto will be happy for this to go to penalties, I think. So it's been all possession towards Juve in this game. I think some of the Porto players were calling for a handball back when Cuadrado fell in the box and he was able to move his arms out of the way, but it still hit them when he was sliding past the ball when Jesus Corona had the ball in the box. But you can't give a penalty for that. How's he supposed to get away from it? Avoid it, that is. Here's Kolowski. Brings it in, Morata. Oh, straight to the keeper. From the edge of the box with his left foot. Dangerous moment, but luckily for Porto, he didn't find any corner of the net with that. And Porto have won a free kick here in the centre circle, and I think it's Rabiot for Juve who's been yellow carded. Yep, confirmations come through. There has been a few bookings tonight. Let's not forget that Mehdi got the red card in the second half, which has made Porto's night very tough, but they're still in it. 6.5 minutes until we go to penalties if there's no goal. Oh, there's a foul from Cuadrado. I think that was on Oliveira. So it was McKennie who he got nutmegged and then made the foul. Nutmegged by Oliveira. I don't think he was happy about that. So Porto have a free kick. Szczęsny telling his wall what to do. Because we used to see him Buffon in between the sticks on a Champions League night. Oliveira goes for goal. It's gone in. It's in. And Szczęsny didn't cover the post. And they've got the goal. And what a big moment that is for Porto. They are surely going through. To be honest with you, I'm very shocked it somehow found the net. It was a low ball. I think it went under the wall. And it somehow just crept past Szczęsny, and oh dear, Juve now have to find 2 goals in the next 5 minutes to get back into this game. And Oliveira, the man who scored the penalty, has scored the winning goal. Szczęsny should have saved it. Szczęsny got his hand to it. It's still a good free kick, but Szczęsny knows he should have saved that. I think he's had a go at the wall because of it, but come on. You should still save that. Wow. Oliveira, he's had 3 shots on target tonight and he's got 2 goals because of it. Now here come Juventus. They need a goal quickly if there's any chance of them getting 2 goals before we reach the final whistle. They've got themselves a corner. What a moment for FC Porto. So Juventus have got 4 minutes Here comes the corner. Oh, had to be saved. Marquezan makes the save, and it was Ronaldo from the corner. It's the only thing he's done all night. Took the strike. Great kick, but great save by Marquezan. Now again. Oh, they've scored. Oh! Oh! Oh, all of a sudden, Rabiot. He scored. He scored with a header from a corner. They've got 4 minutes to find one more goal. There will be no extra time. They've got to find another goal. What a game this is becoming. Rabiot with the header. Oh, it's a great header. Top corner of the net. What a fantastic game this is. It is a fantastic game. I say becoming. We've seen it. Wow. 4-4 on aggregate, but FC Porto, if it stays like this, will go into the next round because of away goals. But meanwhile, it looks as though Porto want to stop that momentum for a moment and put on a couple of substitutions just to try and waste time. There's 3 minutes left on the clock before we reach added time. Now who's coming off for Porto? Oliveira is coming off. He's going completely defensive, no doubt. And they're back underway, the game resumes. Now here come Porto. Oh, player down. Is it a free kick? I think it's going to be a free kick for Porto, which is exactly what they want. Just to waste some time. And Rabiot, who scored the goal just then, has given away a free kick. There wasn't much in that. Good God, there was no contact in that. The FC Porto player's just been caught on camera doing this and then like doing a sneak look at the camera nearby with a grin on his face. I hate that. It's just so... I know you do what it takes, but it's just not right. Here comes the free kick. No one there. They've still got it on the opposite side. Is there a corner? No, it's a goal kick for Juve. They've got 60 seconds. And they've taken it quickly with Szczesny. He's not booted it forward, he's taken it short. It's now on the halfway line. This is incredible last few moments of the game. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, Kalevski lost it. Oh, they've lost the ball. Porto will be doing anything they can to just hold on to it if they can. And here they come. It's now onto the right wing. Szczesny has to get there, and he does so. Beats his man, he's way out of his box. Oh, he does well, very well. Kalevski now kicks it. It's all the way gone back to Szczesny. 20 seconds to go. Not sure how much added time there'll be. It won't be that much, I'm sure. Let's not forget, we've only played 15 minutes of a quarter. Cuadrado with a poor cross. Delet's gone down. What's the referee going to say? It's going to be a corner for now, but Delet's just gone down in the box. And I think VAR might have to be checked here. Delet, oh, from my angle, it looked like he went down without having the ball there. Delet's having words with the Porto players. They get ready for the corner, but let's check the replay. Both number 4s involved. Oh, no, he got the ball. I think he got the ball. Diego Leite, who's just come on for Porto, I think he's just got the ball. So the referee made the right decision there. 3 minutes of added time given. Now Rabiot, who had a goal before, he tried to go with his traditional strike outside the box. Now Morata. And he wins a corner. Let's not forget, they're up against a 10-man FC Porto team, and they have been throughout the second half and extra time. 1 minute already gone in this 3 minutes of added time. Surely the goalkeeper's going to come up. No Szczęsny. De Ligt with the header. Finds none of his teammates in the box. You just feel like it's a fitting end to this game if we have a last-minute win here from Juve. Times like this, I'm glad I'm neutral for a game like this. Oh, Rabiot, what was that? Who was that who just took... Oh, Rabiot's just taken an awful shot. That was so careless. He's clearly thinking of a magic moment there to win it for his team. They're showing the replay again of De Ligt. Now, from one angle I saw, it looked as though the ball was... Last touch from the Porto player. .60 seconds to go. Chancel Bemba has been given a yellow card for Porto, which I'm not sure what that was for, but he'll take it. Seconds remaining. Andre Pirlo and Juventus are moments away from going out of the Champions League. Here's De Ligt. Finds no one. Oh, that's a nasty collision. And Porto will get themselves a free kick. Kulevski, the man with the foul there. No doubt a foul. And I think that might just be it, you know. What a game it's been, though. First half, I thought it was a bit dull, to be honest. But then, since half-time, it's been incredibly eventful. The FC Porto manager telling all his players to just go forward with this from the free kick. And it's headed straight to Szczęsny. Szczęsny will throw it out as quickly as he can to Cuadrado, and I think he has to take responsibility for that free kick. Not Cuadrado, Szczęsny that is. Oh, foul, it's a free kick. Juve. Loom's just come on for Oliveira. They really are going defensive now, Porto. This is surely the last kick. Cuadrado with the free kick. No one there. Goalkeeper makes the save on the line. Quite incredible. Now Kulevski. Oh, has he kept it in play? I think it might be a... It's a throw-in for Porto. And they've done it. It's over. And FC Porto go wild on the sidelines. Can you blame them? They've done it. They've beaten Juventus in Turin tonight in the most dramatic style. They've taken Juventus all the way to extra time. And they win on away goals at 4 goals apiece. Away goals format, I'll say this now. It's not my favourite thing, but my God, it makes the football more exciting, to be honest. And what a game that was. Andre Pirlo's just talking to the referee now. I'm not sure what... The referee and one of his coaches is having a word. He shakes their hands anyway. But that's not going to be good for Pirlo because they're struggling in Serie A to fight for the title. And the Champions League is now out of their hands for another season. So there is the final result tonight in the second leg. Juventus 3, FC Porto 2. And there seems to be words going on between the Porto manager and some of the Juventus staff maybe. Just there's no need for arguments. I'm afraid they want it fair and square for Juventus. Porto go through into the last 8. Juventus go out. Go out yet again, even with Cristiano Ronaldo in their squad. So 3-2 on the night, and on aggregate it's ended 4-4 with Porto winning on away goals. And in case you didn't know, Dortmund are going through as well after a very late scare 5-4 they won on aggregate against Sevilla at the end. Sevilla got a couple of goals back, but it wasn't enough to upset Dortmund and stop them from reaching the last 8. So the Porto players continue to celebrate, and I think they'll be celebrating for a good while in that changing room. And it's great to see a Portuguese team yet again reach the last 8 of the UEFA Champions League. And that brings the end of our live watch along. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me throughout this game. It's been an absolute roller coaster, an absolute marathon. But my word, what a game that was in Turin tonight. So do join us tomorrow night at the same time, same place. At 8 o'clock we will have the live stream watch along of Liverpool versus RB Leipzig. Could there be drama there? They're leading Leipzig by 2-0, but we all know what happens when you're 2 goals ahead. Anything can still happen on the second leg on the night. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon. See you later.